Hi everyone! Today, we'll talk about a magical key, the F4 key. The F4 key is used in Excel in two ways. The first way is changing cell references between absolute and relative, which many of you might already know. So, what is the second way? The F4 key can also repeat the last action you did. When we work with Excel, we sometimes need to repeat simple tasks. For example, tasks like changing cell format, font, or alignment. These can be done with a single mouse click or a simple shortcut, but doing them every time can be a bit annoying. But if you use the F4 key, you don't need to touch the mouse, press more than one key at the same time, or memorize shortcuts. Just remember the F4 key and press it. Let's try it out. First, do the action you want to repeat. If you want to change the color of a cell, select a cell and change the color, then select any other cells and press F4 key. F4, F4, F4. The colors of the cells have changed, right? Unfortunately, F4 cannot repeat everything. But there's no need to worry. If pressing the F4 key works, that's great. If not, you can always do it the usual way. Just give it a try. For those who are still worried, I have prepared a few useful examples. The F4 key can be mainly used for formatting, adding and deleting cells, and merging. Among these, it is most used for changing the format. I often use it to highlight certain cells, such as changing the cell color, text color, or making the text bold. Or when changing the format of several tables to be similar. For example, applying thick borders, center alignment, or comma style. You can repeat actions done using the mouse as well as those done with keyboard shortcuts. For example, Ctrl+I is the shortcut for italic. After you use this shortcut, you can repeat the same function by pressing the F4 key. Next, deleting or adding cells. For practice, I've prepared two tasks. Number 1, delete the data for David Lee, Sarah Wilson, and Mike Johnson. This involves deleting entire rows from the data. Deleting rows or columns can be done by selecting the entire row or column and pressing Ctrl+-, but if you need to delete multiple separate pieces of data, try this method. First, find and select David Lee. Then, in the ribbon menu, go to the Home tab, find the Cells group, and click the tiny arrow next to Delete. There is a menu called Delete Sheet Rows. Click on it. Then the entire row where David Lee is located will be deleted. Next, select Sarah Wilson's name and, while holding down the Control key, click on Mike Johnson's name. Then you know what to do next, right? Press the F4 key. You can apply changes to multiple cells at the same time, even if they're not next to each other. Let's practice mission 2. Delete January, May, September, December data. This time let's delete a column. Select January, go to the Home tab in the Cells group, click the arrow next to Delete, and then choose Delete Sheet Columns. Then, select May, September, and press the F4 key. Similarly, you can add rows or columns by using Insert Sheet Rows or Insert Sheet Columns. Finally, you can also merge cells by repeating the process. If the cells you are merging contain content, a warning message will appear. In this case, don't worry, just click OK or press Enter. The F4 key can't repeat everything, but it's a useful feature that can save your fingers from repetitive tasks, so be sure to remember it. Save your time. with Excelian K.